All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here. If I think that everything is good, which, yeah, everything looks good. So let's start here. Welcome, everyone, back again to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is stream number 556. Hello, all you lovely peoples in the chat. Tonight's stream will contain Ninjago trivia, which is usually every Thursday, but we did not stream yesterday because I did not feel so good. So that's why we didn't stream yesterday. Otherwise, streaming schedule. We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. Like I said, yesterday just wasn't really feeling up to streaming, to be honest with you. I think I might have ate something that did not agree with me because my stomach hurt and I wanted to just lay down and go to bed. So that's pretty much what I did yesterday instead of streaming and such. But yeah, we are doing trivia today. Like I said, usually trivia is on Thursdays, though. So don't get too comfortable with trivia being on Friday. That's usually not how it is. But how are you guys doing on this lovely Friday evening? I'm kind of mixed, all things considered. I wasn't too thrilled about the Australian release date possibly being next week for Dragon's Rising Season 2. I don't know, it's too early, and I hate when it's like, oh hey, randomly here are some new Ninjago episodes, right? We didn't have any promotion, no trailers, no nothing beforehand, but here they are. We had that for Seabound. I really hope we don't have that again for Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 2. Fingers crossed it gets pushed back or something. Let's see, what else do we have here, though? Was just at the pet store, spent over $100 on pet stuff. Yeah, I get that. I can't go to pet stores much anymore because I usually just end up buying a bunch of stuff for my cats because I like to spoil them and whatnot. Even though they really don't use a lot of stuff that I buy them, like beds and whatnot. You guys know how cats are. You buy a bed for the cat and they just like the box that the bed comes in. So I get what that's like, though. I understand. Yeah, I am pretty disappointed if that release date is actually accurate and if it sticks. Again, I'm not sure if they will release it. Kind of sounds like they might just be re-airing Season 1, Episode 1. I really hope that's the case. There was a description that went along with the episode listing, but between you and me, it kind of sounds like just, again, the first episode of Season 1. I really hope it's not next week, man. Ugh. It's gonna be such a mess. Like, come on. I could rant for hours about that. But I guess we will just cross that bridge when we get to it. If it happens, we're just going to have to deal with it. What else is going on in the chat here? I like Dragon's Rising quite a bit. I've been really happy with how Dragon's Rising has been treating a lot of these characters so far. My cat loves to sleep on my dad instead of the nice bed he bought. Yeah, sounds about right, too. Cats will sleep anywhere else except in their actual bed. Like, literally right now, I have a cat bed set up for my cats, but they like to sleep on my laptop case for who knows what reason. So, thoughts on The Boys Season 4, Episode 4? I watched it. I liked it. Very intense episode, that's for sure. Have you seen the alleged Ninjago Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 2 script? Yeah, I saw that floating around. That's definitely fake from what I've seen. There's no way that the entire script just leaks. And with script leaks and whatnot, it's way too easy to fake something like that. Anybody could write anything and, you know, call it a leak, pass it on like nothing's happening, or nothing's wrong, rather. I wouldn't trust stuff like that. No, I'm not going to do Nexo Nights videos. Feel like even a teaser trailer is too soon. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's just way too soon for everything, man. That's why I really hope it gets pushed back, or that Australian release date is wrong, or maybe they're just going to be airing something else entirely different. I have no idea. Like I said, anything can happen. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how things pan out. Anything else before we get started with Ninjago trivia tonight, peoples? I'm trying to think if there's any other news that we missed. It has been like a day since we've streamed. Let me look at the channel. Doc Wyatt tweeted out something concerning about Jay. Probably going to be doing a video about that tomorrow. Oh yeah, the titles got revealed too. What about that? Some concerning titles. This trivia is not character related, unfortunately. This is just all around general trivia for tonight. Anything and everything anything and everything is possible to be on the quiz. So, But yeah, they tweeted something about Jay, or Doc Wyatt did rather, something about somebody asked, is it possible to save a shattered soul? And he said, I hope so. So it's like, okay, what does that mean? What about our boy Jay? Is he going to get all shatter spinned up? Who knows? Yeah, IMDb is also something that you can't really trust too much, because anybody can edit that too, you know? It's definitely not... I just heard one of my cats meow. That sounded weird. I was going out to my kitchen earlier because I heard a noise, and Waffle was in the window. There was this massive bird sitting on my porch, like on the railing. Waffle was trying to get to it, so, you know. And again, more cat stuff. Oh, also, I know what I can tell you guys. A bit of an update surrounding, I guess, my current Ninjago collection, I suppose you could say. I bought a set. I bought a retired Ninjago set. One that I probably should have bought when it came out, and that exactly, I don't know if anyone wants to guess or if anyone really knows. Season 11 set that I skipped, and the way that I did it was I went on Bricklink and literally bought it like part for part, instead of buying like the whole set from someone off of Bricklink or buying the whole set off of eBay or Mercari. I literally just went through on Bricklink, found a store that had almost all of the parts, so I was like, okay, add all those to the cart, bada bing bada boom, and when the parts get here I will build it. So that's exciting. It is a it's not Cole's bike, it's I don't know why I can't talk. It is not Cole's bike, it is Lloyd's Titan mech. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. And it actually worked out quite a bit because, again, I didn't buy it like complete. I bought like every single individual part, and I paid retail price for it. By the time I bought every single piece, it was about $80, which is what it retailed for back in the day. So I'm pretty excited about that. I do kind of want Cole's dirt bike. Maybe I'll get that one day. I mean, now that I have this method done, I feel like I can do that for pretty much any set. I did buy it to complete the Titan mech collection, yeah, because I already have Jay's Titan mech, I have Zane's. I suppose Nia's Samurai mech kind of counts as a Titan mech if you squint and believe hard enough. Same deal with Kai's Climber mech. So, buying each part must be hard. I mean, it definitely took a while. Like I said, I bought all the parts from one single store. Like, every single part was on that exact store. So I could tell that they went back and bought a bunch of those sets, like, in bulk when it came out, like a lot of Bricklink sellers do. It took maybe about an hour to track down every individual part. Not that long. Definitely worth it for not paying, like, double or triple the price. With that being said, though, guys, why don't we get things rolling with Ninjago trivia tonight? What just fell? Thought I heard something fall. Maybe not. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Think about how many Legacy Kais. Yeah, I could have bought like an army of Legacy Kais. Maybe I'll do that one day. Just completely take over the Legacy Kai market. How was Season 10? Very good. Yeah, I really like March of the Oni. Kind of underrated, dare I say. We are also going to mute the audio because reasons. Because Blookit doesn't like to mute itself. Random question order. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let me share my screen here so you guys can join up for tonight's trivia contest. Let me just readjust the screen here so you guys can actually see what is going on. That is way too tiny. There you go. Alright, so as usual, we are doing 3 rounds of trivia tonight. Code on the top, QR code top left-hand corner. Feel free to join up if you want. Otherwise, you are welcome to sit back and watch the chaos and the carnage unfold. As I always say, about the Mario movie on DVD, very cool. I have that one in my collection as well. It is quite the film. IMDb says Part 2 releases August 15th. Yeah, like I said, you can't trust IMDb because anybody can go in there and edit that website. Not a good place for credible information. Yeah, don't worry, we will leave the room open for a little bit. If it's full, we're just gonna move on and you can join up next round, but you still got some time if you want to join up. Yeah, we actually have not started Season 11 just yet. We finished Season 10, and we have yet to venture beyond that. And I am very nervous to start Season 11 because I really don't like Season 11 all that much. I think it's probably Ninjago's worst, actual season. So I'm not super thrilled to get back into it, but I don't know, maybe it'll surprise me. Doubtful, but anything's possible, I suppose, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's probably not going to be August 15th. I don't know. I guess at this point, anything's possible. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, I'd say it's worse than Season 7 and 3. 3 is not even bad. I don't know why people don't like Rebooted all that much. I love Rebooted. Has some problems, sure, but it's definitely not, god-awful. Season 11 is, probably the worst. I'd say it is worse than Season 7, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I would. I was I don't know, they're kind of on par for me. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm nah, Season 11 is worse. Animation's funky, way too long, storylines that don't matter, storylines that have no consequences. Ugh. It's just a mess. I'm not looking forward to getting back into it. With that being said, though, guys, why don't we get things rolling with trivia? I think we are full, so let's move on. And we will do another round after this. So if you didn't make it in this time, like I said, no worries. We will do more. Let's start, though. Question number 1. What is the name of this 2016 Ninjago set? Starting off strong with a set question, boys. What is the name of this 2016 Ninjago set? Is it Jay's Elemental Lightning Dragon, Jay's Elemental Dragon, Jay's Lightning Dragon, or just Lightning Dragon? What's the name of this guy? How is Season 7 a bad season? Well, as usual, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I personally don't like Season 7. Well, for one, the animation is dreadful. The dialogue is also pretty dreadful, carrying over from the lovely Day of the Departed that we all just adore so much. The storyline has some hiccups every now and then. The villains, aside from the Time Twins, are either annoying or not all that compelling. I don't know. Hands of Time just has a lot of issues that hold it back from being a great season. I blame the production, though. It sounded like it had a pretty rocky production. So, makes sense why it turned out questionable. I also have the Season 7 DVD. Correct answer is Jay's Elemental Dragon. I did have this set for a while before I sold it. Not sure where it is now. Top 5. Yeah, Blook It does have a 60 player limit. Next question, question number 2. Who originally created the new Destiny's Bounty as seen in Dragon's Rising? Was it Jay, Nia, Pixel, or Lloyd? It's probably one of these. Skull Truck in first. Yeah, that's pretty much the movie's fault. As much as I might love the Ninjago movie, kind of is responsible for a lot of messy stuff that happened for Ninjago proper. So, Skull Truck where? In first. Everybody loves the Skull Truck. Do you prefer Sons of Garmadon or Hunted? Sons of Garmadon. Hunted is my least favorite Oni trilogy entry. And especially just having rewatched the entire Oni trilogy, within the span of a week, not even. Hunted is by far my least favorite entry. I would take both Season 8 and Season 10 over Season 9 any day of the week. Correct answer is Nia. Nia had created the new bounty, and Sora kind of finished it off, fixed it up a little bit, but Nia is the one that made it. Top 5. It was NYA. Top 5 again. Question number 3. Famously, how many sets were released specifically for March of the Oni? Speaking of Oni trilogy, how many sets were released specifically for March of the Oni? 1, 10, 7, or 5? And this is including minifigure packs and all that good stuff. Core did get more sets. Yes, it did. Season 11 is just too long. Yeah. It didn't need to be 30 episodes. There are way too many, I know Ninjago fans hate it when you say the word filler, but it's literally what it is. It's a very fillery season with a lot of episodes that just straight up don't matter. So, do you think that Pixel will be the administrator? Possibly. I feel like anyone could honestly take that title because we almost know nothing about the administrator. Or we know almost nothing, rather. It's anyone's game. Correct answer is 1. Yep, just one small, lonesome set. I mean, March of the Oni did borrow a lot from the Ninjago Legacy sets, but for its own season, it only had one set, which was a small Oni minifigure pack. How sad. Question number 4. At the time of release, what was the US price of the Temple of Light set? $49.99, $79.99, $69.99, haha lol, or $59.99? At the time of release, what was the US price of the Temple of Light set? Pretty good set. Doesn't really look all that great by today's standards. The mech, or not the mech, the temple itself is very bare bones. But the mech is still cool. I still have the mech over on my shelf to this day. I did not get this set for my birthday, no. I got this set on a family vacation. I remember I got this and the Golden Dragon set and a bunch of Hero Factory sets. Let's see. Yes, everybody point and laugh. Hate how Netflix puts Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain in the same section as the Ice chapter. $69.99 was the correct answer, by the way. And yeah, Netflix has it structured super weird. I don't know why. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, it is a pretty good way to have a family vacation. I remember building a lot of the Hero Factory sets in the hotel room. Couldn't really do the Temple of Light. Too many small pieces. Question number 5. Which of these artifacts was at one point stored in the Borg Tower vaults? Was it the Elemental Blades, Helmet of Shadows, the Dragon Energy Cores, or the Allied Armor of Azure? Didn't like Core. They didn't need to do Core. They could have done Legacy. Yeah, gotta agree with you there. I mean, Core was basically Legacy, but worse. They could have just stuck with Legacy. No one would have been the wiser. Kind of the same thing. Would you want Dragon's Rising to start airing on Amazon? Yeah, I mean, I think it could air anywhere, really. I do like it being on streaming, though. I just don't like how it's a batch release, you know? I wish they did it weekly. It's a lot better than it being on TV, though, that's for sure. Correct answer is the Helmet of Shadows. Yes, indeed. Elemental Blades, no one knows where they are. Allied Armor of Azure was stored in the museum in Ninjago City. And the Dragon Cores obviously did not exist until recently. Top 5 again. Question number 6. What is the name of this 2019 Ninjago polybag? This tiny Kai polybag with a tiny dragon. Is it Fire Dragon, Fire Flight, Flame Dragon, or Kai and Dragon? Very straightforward and to the point, that last one. I'd like to see Skylar come back, for sure. Not sure if she would have, like, a big role, but I would like to see her again, just as a little cameo. Perhaps, perchance. Yeah, the dragon is pretty cute. I like him. He's just a little guy. Yeah, Kat did watch the new episode of The Boys, and like me, she was traumatized by it. It is not a fun episode. There's a lot of heavy stuff in there. Quite literally. Skybound's terrible. Any OG Ninjago season is better. Yeah, I will say, for Skybound, people either love it or hate it. Fire Flight was the correct answer. Very creative name for a very tiny dragon that really doesn't matter all that much. Yeah, it's that wasn't Legacy Kai. It was Sons of Garmadon Kai with the Legacy hood for some reason. Question number 7. In the 2024 sets, which of these ninja did not get a new mech? Was it Sora, Lloyd, Jay, or none of the above? in the 2024 sets, which of these ninja did not get a new mech? Sora, Lloyd, Jay, or none? None of these people's... Yeah, I don't know. Skybound, like I said, is definitely a mixed bag for a lot of people. I personally don't mind Skybound all that much. I think there is a lot of criticism that Skybound definitely deserves, but like a lot of other things in the Ninjago scene, a lot of other seasons, I feel like some people take things a little bit too far and criticize things that either aren't happening in the show or things that don't really matter all that much. So, but hey, opinions will be had, right? Let's see. Think Lloyd should have gotten a mech? Well, luckily he did. Correct answer is none of the above, because all these characters got mechs. Sora got one, Lloyd got one, and Jay got one. Only Sora's appeared in the show, though. Top 5. And top 5 again. Question number 8. How did No-Eyed Pete get his parrot? Was it he found it on the Dark Island? Is it nobody knows? Is it Captain Soto gave it to him? Or did he buy it at the Ninjago Parrot store? A very specific store that would definitely exist in Ninjago City. Perhaps somewhere else. Do you think the concept of Mr. E being Echo Zane was a good idea? I do think that it was a good idea, but I can see why they did not go for it. I feel like if they had a lot of time to execute it properly, I think it would have made for an interesting story, but they were trying to do it in Sons of Garmadon, which already had so many other things going on. I can see why they ended up cutting it. But I do think it was a good idea. Just wish they could have maybe, you know, like I said, found the time to actually do it properly. The Ninjago Parrot store is my favorite store. It's a pretty good store. Correct answer is Captain Soto gave it to him, as explained by a Ninjago book all about the Destiny's Bounty and its history. Top 5. And the top 5 again. Kind of a difficult quiz tonight. Guess I didn't realize how specific this one got. Question number 9. Which suits were the first to feature the ninja's hair? Techno robes, ZX robes, island robes, or tournament robes? I remember when they did this. It was a pretty big deal. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, we finally have the hair. It was also a big deal because Kai's hair did not exist technically before these sets. No, I'm probably not going to buy Legacy Victor Prime. I think they're going to do another one down the line that's going to be better and not just like a retool of something else. We're supposed to get like a whole upcoming wave of just like all primes, so I might wait for that one. Season 11 turns 5 tomorrow. Happy 5th birthday, Season 11. You're still awful. I hate you so much. Let's see. Where's Zane's hair? Not in this picture. Only 4 of them are. Correct answer, though, is Techno robes. Yep, pretty big deal. I remember I got a bunch of the Techno robes, or the Techno... What am I trying to say? The Season 3 sets for Christmas one year, and it was awesome. Question 9, top 5. Question number 10. True or false, the design of the Colossus was inspired by the first Spin Jitsu master. Is that false or is that true? Who do you like more, Aaron, Wildfire, or Sora? If I had to rank them, like, best to worst, and again, I don't hate any of these characters. I feel like they are all awesome. But if I had to rank them, I'd say Wildfire is the best, followed by Sora, and then Aaron would be my least favorite. But Aaron's not bad. I like him a lot. Where'd you find this information so specific? On the Ninjago wiki, that's where I do all my hunting for facts for trivia. It's basically my home away from home. I promise. Next week's trivia will be more straightforward and easy. Maybe we still have some easy questions coming up. I have no idea. I made this yesterday. I can't really remember what else I put in here. In terms of this one, I will say... Well, I won't say. It's the answer. True. Yep. According to the writers and the showrunners, yep, Garmadon subconsciously designed the Colossus after the first Spinjitzu master, which is a fact that I think is pretty cool. Kind of makes you see it a little bit differently. Question number 11. Which realm is Gandalaria from? There's an easy one, right? Which realm is Gandalaria from? Ninjago, Imperium, Mysterium, or the realm of Lee? Which we still have yet to see. What you guys thinking? Let's see. Didn't like Wildfire at first, but her and Kai's relationship made her grow on me. I can see that, yeah. That's one of my favorite attributes of both of those characters, actually. I love how they interact with each other. I know, crazy magic lady. I do like Gandalaria, though. Real talk, she's queen. I like her quite a bit. Yeah, the Realm of Lee is real. It was mentioned, I think, in the first couple of episodes of Dragon's Rising, like Season 1. They, at the carnival, perhaps? Somewhere in the crossroads? We haven't seen it yet, though. But it has been mentioned, so we know that it exists, but we have not seen it yet. Correct answer is Mysterium. Yep, the magic realm. I headcanon, that's the place where all magic originates across all of the realms. It's where Klaus found his spellbook. Obviously. Not really, but I think that would be cool. Question number 12. As I bonk my phone against the desk. Before the plot of the Lego Ninjago movie changed, which villain was originally going to appear? The Omega, Master Chen, the Great Devourer, or Nauticon? Before the plot of the Ninjago movie changed, which villain was originally going to appear? And yes, they did change the plot of the Ninjago movie pretty last minute. It was originally going to be a time travel movie about the ninja going back to the past, but they changed it. Might explain why it was delayed by a year. Gandalaria looks like a Hogwarts professor. I could see that. I like her hair. I really hope that eventually we get a minifigure of her, because I know that hairpiece is going to be so much fun. Will there be another concept art video? I mean, there is definitely a lot of concept art out there that I would like to talk about more, so I'd say more likely than not. Correct answer is the Great Devourer. Yep, the movie was going to be time travel related. The ninja would have gone back to the past to stop the Devourer from biting Garmadon, turning him evil, and there actually are some scenes online that you can find of this version of the movie. So that's how far it actually got into production. Question number 13. What is the name of this 2017 Ninjago set? Is it Cole's Sound Mech, Quake Mech, Cole's Earth Mech, or Cole's Earthquake Mech? Hope we get a minifigure of Noct. Me too. I would love, like, all of the Forbidden Five eventually as minifigures. Chen's book and Yang's Air Jitsu both pull from Edo Magic. Did Edo Magic arrive in Ninjago? Maybe. Possibly. I could see that being the case. I think there is a lot of lore with Mysterium that can be established that, again, ties it in with, like, every other magic thing that we've seen in Ninjago's past. I think that would make a lot of sense. Love the one wheel. Me too. I like this mech quite a bit. Love this design. Cole's Titan mech before it was cool. Let's see. Yeah, the scrapped scene with Lloyd meeting young Garmadon. Yep, that was from the original version of the movie. Correct answer is Quake Mech. Cool name for an Earth mech. And funny enough, Quake in first place. How about that? Very cool. Next, question number 14. Chrono Steel is the raw incarnation of what elemental power? Fire, time, metal, or amber? A lot of specific questions on this one. I really tried hard on this one for some reason. Chrono Steel is the raw incarnation of what elemental power? What if Robbie is Wildfire's boyfriend? I don't know. I see so many people asking that. I have no idea if that's even going to happen. The only reason, or the only thing that connects them is that they are both in the Tournament Temple City set, and they both wear red, so I don't know. Possibly. Let's see. What does raw incarnation mean? Literally, like, the physical form of. So the time blades, for example, are made of chronosteel. Chronosteel is the physical version of what elemental power? As explained by Amber Spiral, which might kind of give it away. Amber is the correct answer. Power of absorption. Again, all that was explained in the Amber Spiral story, which y'all should totally read because it is a great story. I'd expect even more for Cappy trivia. Oh, don't worry. Going to be pulling out all the great questions for that one. Question number 15, finally here. Who came in this 2014 Ninjago polybag alongside the Nindroid? Ronin, Cyrus Borg, the Postman, or Dareth? And I have a nice black box over the minifigure to keep it secret. But who came in this 2014 Ninjago polybag alongside the Nindroid? Exclusive to Toys R Us. Remember when that was a thing? I mean, it still is, but back in its heyday, man, Toys R Us was the place to go. Absolutely. Do you think Noct will betray Ras? I mean, kind of seems like it. There's a reason why Ras had to subdue him, like, immediately. Because I feel like the Forbidden Five, if they wise up and, you know, catch Ras off guard, chances are they could probably defeat him. Betray him, overthrow him. Whatever floats your boat. Correct answer is, ya boy, Dareth. Yep, Dareth versus Nindroid. For a while there, it was like the only way to get a Dareth minifigure. Green Flame in third, Rusted Bubble in second, and Quake in first place. Very, very cool. Congrats to our top three, and let's start preparing for round 2 of trivia tonight. Now, for those that don't know what we do for round 2, basically I ask you guys for game mode suggestions, and we randomize one. So what do you guys feel like playing? Feel free to suggest some game modes. We will pick one at random here. Trying to see if I have something to write on. I do. Haha. And I have a red colored pencil. How about that? Alright, we got tower defense. Tower defense. Crypto. Crypto always seems to make its way here. Gold Rush. Okay. I accidentally wrote God Rush. Whatever floats your boat, right? What else do we have? We need one more. Gold Rush, Crypto, Tower Defense, Fortnite, yet. Let's jump on Fortnite quick. Play some Ninjago trivia. Brawls? Is there a mode called Brawls? Hold up, let me see. I don't recognize that one. There's Monster Brawl. Is that the one that you mean? We could do that, or write it down at least. Monster Brawl. Battle Royale. We will do that next. We always do Battle Royale last, so don't worry, that's coming. But we have 4 here. I will call this one 1. That is 2. That is 3. And that is 4. Okay, hey Google. Random number 1 through 4.
4.
4. Gold Rush. Or as I wrote it here, God Rush. Alright, where are you? Gold. Or, wait, there's Gold Quest, I assume you mean. Gold Quest. There's Blook Rush or Gold Quest. I'm just gonna imagine it's Gold Quest. Alright, let's get this rolling. Like I said, next round will be Battle Royale. Battle Royale with cheese. Alright, mute, big screen, share screen. Alright, QR code, top left-hand corner. Code on the top. Join up if you feel so inclined. This is round 2, and next round will be Battle Royale. So if you'd like to take a brief intermission before joining up again, by all means feel free. We have a bot in here. Alright, maybe they'll go away. Maybe the bot will be gone. We all need to sub to Spider-Car. I totally would, but not right now. Can I get rid of y'all? Hurry, people, join up. I'm holding off the bots as best I can. How we doing? Okay, we got some people in here. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. We have some people in here. Very nice. We also have a whole heck ton of bots. Keep on trying to join, people. I'm kicking them out. There we go. Yeah, now we're getting rid of them. Aha! Perfect. Take that, bots. No match for me. Still have a few more spaces if anybody else wants to join up. Code is still on the top. Yeah, I know that's not you, Spider-Car. Someone else trying to frame you, but that ain't gonna work. Alright, I think we are full with real people, so let's get things rolling here. Skip. Alright, 5 minutes on the clock. Begin. And I will lay back in my chair for a little bit because I got 5 minutes to kill and just vibe. Watch you guys get all the gold. What else be going on, y'all? Anything else in the Ninjago scene? What's the haps? Do you think Skylar's Wildfire's mom? I mean, that is a Ninjago theory, right? Wildfire got sent back in the past. Really is the daughter of Kai and Skylar? I don't know. I know there's a lot of people that don't like that, but I guess only time will tell. Is the Cole X Geo ship named Geode? Yep, I think that is the unofficial name for it. I usually just say, like, you know, Cole X Geo, though. I don't know. Some ship names are easier to say than others. At least for me. Recently bought the Egalt set. It's pretty cool. I agree. I think the Egalt set is pretty cool. I kind of do want to modify it, though. I might do that at some point. Oh, speaking of modifications, I did modify Jay's Titan mech a little bit. Gave it a bunch more gold. It was missing gold. Let's see. Hot take, Season 11 suits are boring. I mean, they're definitely not my favorite. I'm not sure if I would call them boring, though. They are certainly unique. I feel like they were definitely overused in the show. That's for sure. They had them in, like, every season. And after a while, it just kind of got tiring. Let's see. The neck can't move up. Probably going to modify that too. Yeah. And also, is it just me or is the Egalt set a little bit... I just got a text. Will you support Donald Trump for president this November? I'm going to hit no. I think I'm okay. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Egalt set is a little bit too big in my opinion. I might want to scale it down just slightly. There's a scene with Wildfire and Egalt from Season 2 where he looks a lot smaller than the set makes him, like compared to a Ninjago minifigure. So I might scale him down ever so slightly. And Ninjago trivia gets political. Take one look at what I post and who I am as a person and tell me I'd vote for Trump. You can't do it. It's impossible. I know. Happy birthday to me, right? My birthday's in November. The front legs are too long. Yeah, and also he has like different feet on his front legs compared to his back legs. It's very strange. I do have plans for modifications, but I don't have time right now. Busy doing some other stuff. Some other modifications. I'll get to it soon, though. Do you think that Jay will remember Nia or not as foreshadowed in her dream? I don't think he will at first, but maybe after a while he will start to remember her. I'm going to do a video here soon talking about like the consequences of the evil Jay arc and how I would like there to actually be some consequences. Because I feel like that's what like other evil ninja arcs were missing. Like Lloyd being possessed by Moro, he just kind of walks it off. And same deal with Zane being the Ice Emperor for longer, mind you, longer than he's been a ninja, like canonically. He was the Ice Emperor for 60 years. And he doesn't really have any consequences, so, you know. That's something that I hope Dragon's Rising actually does. Nia breaks up with Jay. Confirmed, not clickbait. Nia takes Jay to see Ed and Edna. That's when he gets more of his memories back. I think that would be pretty cute. I would like that a lot. I'm curious to see how it goes down, you know? I'm just kind of sitting here with my popcorn, anxiously awaiting. Who has 7 billion gold? That's crazy. Rex Danger Vest. By the way, happy birthday, Chris Pratt. We love ya. Retrograde amnesia usually heals over time. Most likely Jay will slowly begin to remember her and the rest of the ninja team. I could see that being the case. Ice Ninjaroid 2 in third, Colum in second, and Lloyd's Girl in first. Congrats to our top 3. What is that, 37 billion gold? Y'all are crazy. With that being said, though, let's start our final round here. Actually, hold on 1 second. I am going to modify the quiz quick to include 20 seconds for each question, because that works so much better in Battle Royale. So just give me 1 second here while I do that. Otherwise, what else can we talk about for the next minute as I quickly modify these questions? Yeah, for Jay and Nia, I'm curious to see what goes on. I feel like having Jay rejoin the team in season 2, after the tournament, that's all fine and dandy, but I want him to not be okay, you know? Maybe the entire next season can be about trying to get Jay back to the Jay that we once knew, you know, or something like that. I don't know. I don't write for the show. I'm just a lowly YouTuber doing my YouTube stuff. Did I already do that one? Yeah, okay. Chris Pratt says, thank you, everyone. You're welcome, Chris Pratt. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Hope you ride some cool motorcycles and whatnot. I should watch a Chris Pratt movie tonight to celebrate. Thinking maybe the Lego movie. That's just a wholesome, fun, good time, right? I would watch Jurassic World, but Jurassic World is kind of meh. It's not bad, but it's definitely not fantastic. All right, let's save this and let's get things rolling here for the final round, which is Battle Royale. Where is my quiz? There you are. Hello, quiz. Battle Royale. Host. Teams. 3 energy for each team. Host now. Mute. Big screen. And share screen. All right, peoples. Battle Royale is upon us. Code on the top. QR code top left. Ow, as my bone cracks because I'm old and dying. Come on in if you feel so inclined. Yeah, maybe the Mario movie. Ooh, maybe Guardians 3. Yeah, that's a good one. Open the gosh heckin' door indeed. I do like that movie. Honestly, that movie was pretty good. Velociraptors are cool. I agree. Will you be upset if Evil Jade doesn't appear until the season 2 finale? I don't think I'd be upset, no. I know a lot of people probably would, but I feel like, hear me out on this one, right? The more that they tease with Jay, I think the better the inevitable reveal is going to be. It's like aging wine. It's just going to be so much better if you just let it sit for a while, you know? Jay will be here. In terms of when, though, well, we just have to wait and see. Are we already full, people? I think we are. Oh, no, we got bots in here. Vote for Trump. Nah, I don't think so. Get out of here. We ain't voting for Trump. Big on. Let's get rid of some of these other bots. So, gee, I wonder if they're bots. A few other spots opened up if you guys want to join up. Otherwise, I think we are going to... Oh, never mind. More bots. Luckily, the majority of people in here are real. I think there's only 3 bots. Okay, we can roll with 3 bots. Good enough. Let's go. Better luck next time, bot people. Sorry if you have a bot on your team, by the way. And let's start. Let's get it. 20 teams remain, but only one can remain. The teasing makes the tension and the anticipation even better. I agree. Yeah, it's definitely like, it's definitely hard though for a lot of reasons, because obviously we all want to see Jay back, right? But I'm telling you, just hold out hope, keep being patient, and eventually we will see little Mr. Blue Boy back again. Just got to give it some time. Let it simmer for a little bit. What if the source dragons take human forms to hide themselves from people? That'd be interesting. Like, can you imagine if Robbie's just like, hey, watch this, and then he turns into a source dragon? That'd be crazy. I kind of like that in a weird way. Oh well. Ow. My legs. That's what happens when you get old, people. Your legs don't work. But it's okay. Hot take, I prefer Season 5 to Season 4. I mean, I'm not sure if that would be a hot take. I know there are a lot of people that think that 2015 was like one of the best years for Ninjago because it had 2 really solid seasons in it. And I would agree. Didn't join. That's alright. We will do trivia again next week. Every Thursday. Think one of the source dragons might be Ras's master. Theory is still in development. I would not be surprised if it was a source dragon. I mean, it's definitely something powerful, maybe even something somewhat celestial. It's definitely something. If not the source dragons, you know, probably something else that's super strong and super powerful. Like I said, I would not be surprised if it was a source dragon. What if it's Wu? That'd be funny. Wu's like, what's up? I've been commanding this evil tiger man this whole time. Shocking, I know. Would an evil source dragon exist? See, that's another good question, because dragons have always been kind of said to be, like, consistently good, right? I mean, has there been an evil dragon? I wouldn't count the Overlord dragon. That's, like, something else entirely. But has there been, like, an evil dragon that we've seen? I mean, some dragons are kind of not so great to others. They're not very nice, like Egalt, but we love Egalt. He's just a handsome dragon man. I don't know. Are Source Oni a thing? Dragons and Oni are always kind of balanced, right? What about a Source Oni? I don't know. Oh yeah, Griefbringer, Boreal. Could be an evil dragon. I wouldn't really count like any elemental dragons necessarily, like Moro's dragon. I think Boreal even is kind of stretching it, but Griefbringer, evil dragon. Knowing Ninjagos, I don't think they would introduce an entirely different entity to be Ras's master because the mystery wouldn't be as impactful. Has to be something that we know the concept of. I agree with that. I don't disagree with that. A source dragon, you know, would be interesting, but I feel like it would also be obvious, right? I don't know. Like I said, would not be surprised, but kind of feel like there's something else going on, something more. And it's probably not going to be the Overlord again, no. I don't think... Okay, here's my stance on the Overlord in Dragon's Rising. I would not be upset if Ras's master was the Overlord, but do I think it's the Overlord? I don't think so. I feel like they've done the Overlord 3 times at this point, and since Dragon's Rising is doing something like entirely different, it's not really connected to the older series in the same way that, you know, it's not going to be the Overlord, in my opinion. If it is, I mean, would kind of be unexpected, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of folks wouldn't really care for that all that much. Seems like the very obvious choice. The only thing with the Overlord in Dragon's Rising that I kind of want to see, though, is what impact does the Overlord have, if any, on the merged realms? Because the Overlord was more or less required to always be there for Ninjago's balance to work. How is it working with the merged realms? Is there still a balance? Is the Overlord only a part of a specific part of the balance? I don't know. I think that I would like to find out, but I do not think the Overlord is Tiger Man's master. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, we've done the Overlord 3 times already. I always said way back when, like years ago, that the Overlord should probably return one more time before Ninjago ended, and I got that, I got the Overlord in Crystallized. That was kind of like the unofficial end of Ninjago, and in quotations, because obviously Dragon's Rising, but Masters of Spinjitzu ended with Crystallized, and the Overlord was the final villain. So I'm pretty content with my Overlord content. I pretty much got what I wanted. Have I seen Transformers Earth Spark? I've seen the first episode. I haven't seen anything beyond that because I didn't really care for the first episode. I don't know, the art style kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't like how some of them look, especially Optimus. Optimus looks really bizarre in that show. I don't know. I heard it's like wrapping up though. Is it? Like it's getting canceled soon? I don't know. Yeah, the Overlord is just retired. Yeah, he's off on an island somewhere. He's on the Dark Island with his sunglasses and his Hawaiian shirt, just kind of vibing. He's like, you know what? I've already done what I need. Ooh, we have 2 teams left, and they both have 3 energy. Quirky Quackers and Tall Tutors. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who do you guys think? Let's see. What's your opinion on Master Wu knowing what's about to happen but tells no one? Yeah, the classic, Ninja, there's something I haven't told you. Yeah, there are so many times where him just opening up and being honest, it would have worked out much better than what actually happened. With Moro, with the Time Twins, with Esphira. Ugh, that's definitely an issue. No, Masters of Spinjitzu ended with Crystallized. They count all of that as just Masters of Spinjitzu. I know they dropped it after March of the Oni, like the subtitle, but it's still technically the entire, like it's still the same show. Still the same saga. The Masters of Spinjitzu saga. Yeah, Cat doesn't really care for Master Wu all that much. Because of literally what I just said. He withholds information until it, comes back. And it's not just him that's affected now, it's the ninja. They literally need to clean up Master Wu's messes. It's just awful. I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Just literally sit around the campfire. Just tell them everything. Give them a list. Here's a list of villains that I've, wronged in the past. They will come back and they will try to kill you. So be prepared. Here's who they are. Here's how to defeat them. And in the case of someone like Acronix, here's when they're going to show up. Acronix was literally the easiest one. Because Wu knew when he was coming, but chose not to tell anyone. Genius Hands of Time moment. But, it is what it is. Just another day in Ninjago. The merge was his worst secret yet. You could tell he was scrambling too. He's like, oh god, we need to figure this out quick before it happens. And then it just happens. Thanks, Master Wu. You're such a good teacher. And who even knows where he is now? Like I said, I feel like they should probably have killed him off and crystallized. They had the perfect opportunity to do it, but they chose not to, because reasons. One of my biggest critiques with Crystallized, I'd say. Curious what happened to Garmadon after Crystallized, like there's still an Oni demigod running around. I mean, that is true. I also, being a big fan of Garmadon, would love to see where he ended up. Ooh, still anyone's game here, people. The Tall Tutors... Oh, wait, no, one team remains. Never mind. It's not anyone's game. We have a winner. Not Chickens in third, Quirky Quackers in second, and Tall Tutors in first. I'm such a great host, right? Congrats to our top 3 teams. And here are all the teams. These were the top 3 teams and their peoples. Huge shout out to Kai is hot and Jay is best. Huge thumbs up to you guys. and everyone else who participated. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. That'll pretty much wrap it up for Ninjago Trivia tonight. Again, congrats to our top 3 teams. And if you were just here for trivia, well, like I said, that's going to just about do it. But we do trivia every Thursday here on the streams. So swing on by on Thursdays. Today is the exception because we did not stream yesterday. If we don't stream on Thursday, just goes to Friday. But yeah, that's going to do it for trivia. But if you guys feel so inclined, I would totally not mind sticking around for a few more minutes if you guys want to chit chat about anything else. The not so fast chickens. But yeah, we still have a few minutes. What you guys, how you guys doing? What's going on? Hate how the ninja keep uplifting Wu, saying he's such a great teacher and prepared them for everything. Like no, he did not. Yeah, I feel that. Absolutely. Is next week Fortnite? I mean, we will probably do Fortnite next week at some point. Can't say when, though. We also went like a full week without playing Lego Brawls. So, might want to bring that back next week. Favorite Transformers villain? Well, I mean, Decepticons count, right? My favorite Decepticon is Soundwave. He's my boy. Love Soundwave. I'm also a big fan of the Predacons from Beast Wars. Ooh. Just got lightheaded for some reason. Let me drink some water. I'm okay, peoples. Blah. What are your thoughts on Garmadon being Rass's leader? I'm not sure if that would make total sense. I feel like Garmadon and Wu are together somehow. Maybe we will see Garmadon astral projecting like Wu does. I don't know. Plus, Garmadon's kind of a good guy now. I'm not sure why he would be Tiger Man's master, but I guess anything is possible, right? Anything's possible. Do you wish Garmadon would return to his old man form? No, I think I'm okay with current Garmadon, like how he appeared in Crystallized, because Garmadon in Crystallized was kind of like the best of both worlds. He was kind of like sarcastic like Sensei Garmadon. He was still more or less a teacher to an extent, trying to train Lloyd in his Oni form and all that. But at the same time, he was, classic Garmadon that we know and love. So I think something like that would work for Garmadon, where he's like a blend, best of both worlds. It is time to drink water. You know when sometimes you're like sitting down for a long time and you move too fast or something, you get lightheaded? That's what just happened to me. But I'm okay. I got my water. I'm drinking my water. Worst time that ever happened to me, though, was in the shower. That's a very scary place to black out. But that's okay. Everything worked out in the end, right? You lost your voice. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you find your voice again soon. I also lose my voice occasionally. No, I haven't checked out the Spider-Man suits yet. I probably won't, to be honest. I think I'm going to delete Spider-Man 2 off my PlayStation to make room for other games. Yeah, imagine blacking out while driving. Also very scary. Yep. Also terrifying. A lot of accidents can happen, like, anywhere. Like, when you think about it, it's kind of scary, like, just existing in general. We're going to get, like, philosophical here for a second. Everyone come on in. We're going to light the campfire. It's kind of scary existing sometimes because life is unpredictable, Anything can happen at any time. But you just got to keep on staying positive, happy vibes, get into that happy headspace, and everything will work out and everything will be okay. You just got to keep on smiling, right? That's what I try to do, at least. No, Ninjago stream gets political and philosophical. Yeah, this is quite the Ninjago stream right here. You don't see other Ninjago streams. You don't see other Ninjago streams doing this. Oh, by the way, I will say, this weekend, hopefully on Sunday, if we don't get any more news, there will be a very special video coming out. A video that me and Kat filmed like almost a week ago at this point. But I think you guys will really like it. I've been working on it off and on throughout the week. I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far, and it's almost done. I'm hoping to finish it up tomorrow. Right now it's sitting at about 18 minutes long. It's a little collaboration between myself and Kat. And like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to turn out really good when it's all said and done. So look forward to that. Hopefully on Sunday. That's my goal. If not, later next week. But I'm hoping Sunday. It is not another Smasher Pass. No. Something different. But something just as fun. We had a lot of fun filming it. But yeah. Look forward to that and such. No, we don't have the face cam in that video, but we do have our hands and my desk. There's the only hint, I will say. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for you guys to see it. Like I said, I think it's going to be pretty entertaining. I mean, I'm having fun editing it at least, so. Favorite J minifigure. There's a lot of good J's, especially because blue's my favorite color. There's a lot of good J's. I like Mech Pilot J quite a bit from Dragon's Rising. What else do I like? Obviously, Kimono J is a classic because I love the Kimono Ninja. When you delete a game on PS5, do you have to buy the game again? No, the PS5s have like only a certain amount of storage on them. You can buy storage expansion packs, but I haven't done that yet. Like you can buy like hard drives and stuff. But basically what happens is the game just goes into your library with all of your save data, and you can always download it again at a later time. So, but yeah, I do want to play some other games, and like Mortal Kombat, for example, was taking up space, so I got rid of that because Kat no longer plays it on my PlayStation because she has her own. And Spider-Man 2 is the next one to go because I haven't touched that game in quite a while. Yeah, games stay on your account after you delete. Yep. Hate when storage gets full. Yeah, me too. I would love to buy like a hard drive for my PS5, but those things are expensive, dude. And plus, it's not like I need like, 12 different games at once. I think right now with the storage that I have, I can do like 6 or 7 at most. And that's pretty much all I need. I can't see myself doing like more than like 7 games at a time, especially because I don't play a lot of online games. I play a lot of single player story-based games. I used to play online games a lot back in the day. Like I was on GTA Online all the time back when it was like actually good. Yeah, the 2 terabyte PS5 expansion wasn't $300. Yeah, exactly. Too expensive. Like that's basically almost buying an entirely new console. It's crazy. Fortnite takes up a lot of space. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I have it on my PlayStation. I can't imagine, like with Switch, how much storage does that actually take up, And the Switch isn't like a big console from what I remember. What was Kat's reaction to Harumi betraying Lloyd? I mean, she kind of saw it coming because so did everyone, that Harumi was the quiet one. Plus, she went into Sons of Garmadon knowing that Harumi was evil. So, even more reason to see it coming. She was not expecting Harumi to die, though, in Ninjago Hunted. And she's not here. She's not even, like, in the apartment, so I don't mind saying this. I'm not going to spoil anything. Oh, hi, Waffle. She does not know that Harumi comes back later in Crystallized, and I kind of want to keep that a surprise, So if she's ever here between now and when we watch Crystallized, don't be spoiling Harumi's comeback, Because I think that'll be a pretty surprising reveal. Especially because Harumi actually did die. Fortnite's like 70 gigs on PS5. Ugh, way too big. Especially for a game that has a lot of problems like that. Like what is being stored, Are we patching the Lego Fortnite problems? Guess not. Yep, Harumi's dead and has always been dead. That is true. Do you know what happened to the pilot season of Ninjago? Can't find them anywhere. Are they on the Ninjago media project? And even more so, do we still have that in the description? We do not. I think they are on the Ninjago Media Project, though. There is a Google Drive out there. All you got to do is Google Ninjago Media Project. It's a Google Drive that was put together by a couple of Ninjago fans that has pretty much everything Ninjago related on it. As my cat climbs my chair. Hi, Waffle. Come here. Come here. Where's the baby? You want to say hi to the peoples? No, you're not going to say hi to the peoples? Okay, that's fine. You can sit right here by me. Yes. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff on there. I think the only thing that they don't have is Day of the Departed, but you can find that on Tubi for free. Don't even need to sign up. Yes, Puncake is here. Hello. Hi, Waffle. How are you? Aww. Show me your cat. I have pictures of Waffle over on my Instagram. That I do have a link in the description for. Yeah, you can find some pictures of her over there if you would like. Right, Waffle? Aw, who's cute? Did you just want attention? Such a good baby. I love Waffle. I love Waffle too. She's a good kitty. Sometimes she gets up to some mischief, unfortunately, but that's okay. She's still good. She has a good soul. Did Waffle chew on any more sets? No, but she did. Okay, I'll let you know. There you go. Waffle wanted down. She did knock over. What's the guy from the tournament Temple City? The guy with the clock? Blecht? Yeah, his name is Blecht. He was sitting on the edge of the shelf, and Waffle did knock him on the ground. So I had to go rescue Blecht. Because Blecht was about to be eaten. But no, otherwise, she's good. No, Waffle did not knock over the bounty. They don't go up on those top shelves. That was not their fault. Waffle, you don't need to be in there. Come on. I turned around, and she was like head first in the Tournament Temple City box, because I still have that sitting around here because I haven't put it into storage yet. She's like, ooh, what's in here? No, you don't need to go in there, little miss. I think you're okay. We have two cats. We have Waffle, who you just met, kind of, sort of, and we have Momo. And Momo is sitting on my bed. Hello, Momo. Let's switch it up a little bit. Ninjago hunted. The hunting, as some folks might call it. I know, no box for Puncake. You have so many other cardboard boxes that you can play with. Why do you need this one, bro? She's like, give me that box. And I'm like, no. Let's see. When I used to watch Ninjago with my sister, Spoiled Lloyd being the Green Ninja, Cole not being a ghost, and Master Wu coming back after Hands of Time. Yeah, I mean, with Kat, it was kind of difficult to keep secrets, right? Because she's been on stream before. She's been interacting with Ninjago like ever since I moved in, because it's basically what I do for a living, right? So she knew some stuff, but some stuff she did not remember or no. So secrets are kind of hard to keep, especially like Ninjago related secrets and such. I have done a review of the Tournament Temple City. You can find that on the channel. I did that a couple weeks ago, I think. Just check, Ninjago Media Project does have Day of the Departed. Okay, that's pretty cool. I thought they didn't have it for some reason. Let's see. Ninjago, we have no secrets. Does she have a favorite group of suits? Not really. I mean, like I've said before, she doesn't really pay attention to the costumes. So she doesn't really have a favorite group of suits. I'm sure if I showed her all the different suits, maybe she could pick one. But as we're watching the show, she doesn't really notice when the ninja change costumes from what I've seen. Which I guess if you're not like, eagle-eyed, or if you're not like a diehard fan, I guess, I can see why that would happen. But I don't know. To me, it's just like it's hard for me not to notice them, because I've been collecting Ninjago and watching Ninjago since day one. So I it's very obvious when they change costumes. But if you're just watching it casually, I can see how it might be hard to notice. Talk Evil J. I mean, we talked a little bit about Evil Jay earlier. He's gonna be evil, and he's definitely gonna be Jay. So, you know. Yeah, that is true. She wants Nia to pick a color. I'm not sure what color Nia is her favorite, though. What color Nia is your guys' favorite, though? Like, what color do you think works best for her? I know we've asked that question before, but it's always fun to talk about that. I don't know if we're going to do 2 hours, but I don't mind just hanging out and talking about whatever. We might be able to go for an hour and a half. But I do have some other things to do tonight, so... Can't stay forever, unfortunately. Blue and gray, light blue, cyan, light blue. Yeah, I'm not really super crazy about the dark red. Oh, that is something that she did say when we were watching March of the Oni. She went, ugh, Nia's back to being red. And I'm like, hey! Yes, she is. But just for this season, just because it's like legacy, you know? Yeah, I definitely prefer like the gray and blue. I will say, speaking of Nia costumes, and I'm going to get this figure off the shelf quick, because the more that I look at Nia's tournament suit, the more that I love it. Like, this is such a cool minifigure. Source Tournament Nia. There you go. Tap it against the microphone for you. Yeah, such a cool figure. I love the different shades of blue on this figure. I think it looks very cool. This might be my favorite Source Tournament suit just in general, you know? I like it a lot. At first I was kind of like, there's no dark red like there is on other Nia costumes, but I don't know. For me, having her be all blue, it makes sense and it looks good. Like, it makes sense because Jay's not here. He's off on the other team. He's not going to be the blue ninja. So now Nia can be the blue ninja. And I think that's cool. Are you going to continue uploading to your TikTok? It's been 4 months. I probably will not be uploading to my TikTok, at least not anytime soon. I actually don't have the app anymore, so I can't really upload unless I download the app. And also, you know, my TikTok never really had original content, you know? It was always just re-uploaded, or re-uploads, rather, of my YouTube shorts. So you're not really missing anything if you just watch the channel, you know? But, I don't know. For some reason, I have like 11,000 something followers over there last I checked. So clearly some folks are enjoying my TikTok. Plus, Ninjago TikTok kind of scares me. Like, I hear all of the horror stories about Ninjago TikTok, and it sounds like... It just doesn't sound fun, you know? It doesn't sound like something I want to be a part of. So I stay away from Ninjago TikTok and, you know, just TikTok in general. There you go. A Vine account. Yeah. Let's bring Vine back. Yeah, I still have the account. You can find it over on TikTok if you really want, but don't expect me to be posting there anytime soon. Oh, would you react to some on stream? I don't know, man. Doesn't sound... I just kind of want to stay away from Ninjago TikTok. It kind of sounds like... From what I've heard and from what I've seen, it sounds like the majority of Ninjago TikTok is like nostalgia bait and or nostalgia like praise, you know? Like, there's a lot of Ninjago boomers, I guess you could say, that are like, oh, the series fell off after the ninja changed their designs. It's like, are you sure, bro? Because Sons of Garmadon was kind of one of the best seasons, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Very weird that they all, like, I guess meet up over on TikTok, but to each their own. I don't know. Old people love TikTok, I guess, you know? Like, my parents use TikTok all the time. Like, my mom literally sends me TikToks that I can't look at, like, over text. She sends me links over text, and I can't look at them because I don't have TikTok anymore. Like, I don't have the app. So, I'm like, you know, for some reason my parents love it. I do not. Yeah, I'm sure there are some good parts of Ninjago TikTok, just like how there's good parts of, like, any corner of the Ninjago community, right? Every corner's got its good and its bad. Like, the edits, for sure, I think are pretty cool from what I've seen. The cosplay especially, yep. I also love Ninjago artists. There are a lot of cool artists in the Ninjago community, especially over on Instagram. They draw some cool stuff, man. Like, a lot of people are just, amazing at art, especially in this community. Yeah, you guys are the good corner. This is definitely the good corner of Ninjago YouTube. Honestly, Ninjago YouTube, I haven't really had an issue with Ninjago YouTube. Everyone is pretty, positive except for the homophobic YouTube channels, but excluding them, everyone else is pretty positive and, fun to be around. And a lot of people that weren't so fun to be around don't post anymore. So it's kind of like, everyone's free. Instagram isn't that bad either. Instagram does have some stinkers, though. Instagram definitely has, its fair share of bad people as well. But, Instagram definitely is not that bad compared to, TikTok or even, Twitter. Ninjago Twitter is such a mixed bag, dude. Oh, man. That's, 50-50. You don't know what you're going to get today. Roll the die. Is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? Instagram is more so positive. YouTube is mostly positive. TikTok I stay away from. That is true. The homophobic people don't matter. I second that. Gotta head out. Hugs and toodles. Happy Pride. You too, Jazzy. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Thanks for swinging on by. Ooh, we also have a super chat here from Natalie's Cyber Tips. Thank you, Natalie, for the $10 super chat. Very generous super chat. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Let's see. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Natalie says, just started watching Dragons Rising and it's pretty good. Really liking Sora. Her parents suck, though. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Hope she finds her family with the ninja. Have a good one. Well, without spoiling anything, I think you are going to be pretty happy there, Natalie. Thank you very much for the super chat. And glad to hear that you're liking Dragons Rising so far. And yeah, I think we can all agree that Sora's parents are not really the best people ever, right? But thank you once again for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. Rank the Source Tournament suits. I don't have all of them currently, but when I eventually do get all of them, I will make my obligatory little showcase video, and I will be ranking them in that video. So I guess stay tuned for, or until August, rather, when I get the rest of those suits. As of right now, I only have 4 of the ninja, because we only have 1 set over here in the US. Oh no, my sound isn't on! No! Oh, the sound wasn't on. We missed the super chat. Oh well, Father would not want you to do this, brother. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the sound. But thank you once again, Natalie, for the cursed woo. Even if you couldn't hear it, we all heard it in our hearts. I have done face reveals before. My most recent one you can find over on my Instagram. Link in the description. Hope Nia and Sora can bond more. Maybe Nia helps Sora not become a ninja like Lloyd wants her to. I definitely do see a bond between Sora and Nia. Absolutely. Kind of like a mother-daughter relationship. Ooh, I got a text. Who'll be texting me, boys? Ooh, it's Cat. I will check that out after stream here. Do find some good fan art and theories on Ninjago Twitter, even if it's even if it's rare, like finding a unicorn. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, like I said, Ninjago Twitter is very 50-50. Like, flip a coin. Is it going to be a good day or a bad day? I guess we will see. Yeah, Sora's parents were so brainwashed. Yeah, they also weren't willing to change all that much, Like, even when presented with evidence that would theoretically get them to change their mind, they did not. And I'm glad that Sora kind of, stepped away from that, Some people just don't change, and that's okay. You just gotta move on with your own life and focus on what makes you happy. Some people are beyond saving. Literal definition of an NPC. Absolutely. Yeah. What if Sora becomes the new Samurai X? That'd be interesting. Not sure if that would happen, though. I guess only time will tell. That part made me hate them even more. Yeah, like literally given evidence that should change their mind. Like think for yourself for a second. They're like, nah, I'm just gonna keep blindly following. It's like, okay, bye. Peace out. Do you watch Yu-Gi-Oh? I do not. No. I had friends growing up that watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I was never into it. Nothing about it really appealed to me all that much. Let's see, a couple of other folks are headed out. Sounds good. Yeah, we're probably going to be wrapping up here soon. Let's answer one more question, though. Last question. What should we talk about before we wrap it up for tonight's stream? Ladies and gentlemen, Sora's struggle is relatable. Yeah, 100%. Like, I related to her a lot, especially with, like, some people can't change. Like, without getting into, like, too many personal things, I have been in relationships before where the people, they just don't change. We don't vibe. They have an opportunity to change for the better, and they don't. So, like I said, in situations like that, you just got to look out for yourself and move on a little bit. You know, just move on with your own life. Focus on what makes you happy. Some people are just kind of beyond changing. So I relate to Sora. I relate to Sora quite a bit. Trust me. I'm definitely right there with her. Ooh, this is a good one. As an adult, why do you like Ninjagos? Well, I mean, I think we can all answer that, right? I think that's a good question to end on. Why do you like Ninjago? I think that's a nice community question that we can all come together and, you know, share some Ninjago love. I personally like Ninjago because I've been a fan of it for years. I was here since day one. I remember getting the first Lego magazine that had Ninjago in it, and I was like, ooh, this is kind of intriguing. When is this coming out? January 14th? All right, I'll be there. Rest is history. I also don't subscribe to the idea that you need to drop something because you're too old for it. Like, especially when it comes to media. Like, watch what you like, you know? Watch what makes you happy. Don't worry about what other people think of you, especially, like, in terms of what you watch. Like, who cares, you know? What's your favorite show? Bluey? Okay, that's cool. You're 27? Oh, awesome, dude. You know, keep on doing you. You know, just that type of vibe. I don't know. I don't subscribe to the idea that you need to grow up as you get old, essentially, because, you know, when you grow up, it's not fun, you know, at least not for me. I like what I like, you know, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Love the characters in the series. Love Ninjago for the stories, character relationships, and growth. I like the brightly fruit-colored ninjas that shoot powers from their hands. Yeah, I mean, it's very straightforward, very simplistic. What's not to love about that? There's, like, dragons and robots and everything in between. It's a good time. You know, it's a good show. Some stuff of it isn't, you know, some seasons are kind of whatever, but overall, is a good show. It's a good show, man. I'm having fun. With that being said, though, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up there for stream tonight. Like I said, I still have some stuff to do later tonight, so I think we're going to start wrapping it up. Really quick, streaming schedule. We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Updates on the community tab, all that good stuff. At some point, it seems a bit abnormal to see a 40-year-old man watch children's shows. See, that's where I gotta disagree with you. It doesn't matter how old you are. The YouTuber Emgo, Transformers reviewer, put it well when he said, what does he say? You don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Keep your heart young, you know? Words of wisdom right there. Let's get some hugs in the chat, though, ladies and gents. Let's wrap it up for tonight's stream. Hugs all around. Hug, 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 hug. Hooray for hugs and stuff. Let's also get some steaks and milks, absolutely. And thank you so much for tuning on in to tonight's stream, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, if we don't get any news this weekend, expect a special video on Sunday. Otherwise, it'll be delayed by a few days. I will give you guys more updates next week. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic weekend. And we will talk to you guys again on Monday. Peace.